typically when I go to noon hockey, we play over at Affinity, the new rink. But on Thursdays, we're always over at the old one, at the Power Dodge Center. And it is always cold in there. If it is -10 outside, it feels like -30 in the Power Dodge Center. It's never very nice. But one of the things I like about being over there is that they play music the whole time. So while we're playing hockey, they're playing music, and it's really nice because I always tell Sarah that I don't like a lot of silence when I'm doing something. If I'm working in my garage, the radio is always on. Often when I'm driving, I listen to the radio. I need something to keep the screaming monkeys in my head quiet, you know? That's always a bit of a joke with the screaming monkeys in my head, but in some ways it's true, right? Each of us have voices in our heads. Each of us have voices that we've listened to, and some of them are good and some of them are not so good, and we've been influenced by the voices around us. We've been influenced by what has been said to us and what has not been said to us. The voices we hear and remember and hold on to have a great deal to do with how we see ourselves and what we will actually accomplish, what we will believe, what we will trust. I have a story this week, a familiar story that we're going to look at in a different way. The story comes from Luke chapter 19. We're going to use this story to talk about the voices that we hear. In fact, the sermon is called Hearing Voices. And we're going to examine some of these things and give us a voice we need to be listening to. Again, the sermon, Hearing Voices. It's going to be really practical, really useful. I think it's going to be really good. At 10 o'clock, we're still studying the book of Psalms. I'm really enjoying Psalms. I tried to teach Psalms 20 years ago and I hated it. I'm having so much fun this time. Your comments have been so great. You guys have really helped out. We started talking about creation Psalms last week and how David says the creation praises God. And so there's all sorts of Psalms praising the creation and talking about the things God made. I have some homework for you. I'd like you to come this week and tell me a story of a time you saw something and it just stopped you in your tracks. A sunset, stars, the ocean, I don't know, something created by God that stopped you and made you go, ooh. Because the Psalms say that's exactly what the creation is meant for. We're going to talk a little bit more about that. I think we're looking at Psalm 148, Psalm 19, and Psalm 139 this week. So if you like reading ahead, those are the ones to study. We're back to soup and sandwich lunches again this week, and so please remember that. Plan to hang around. There's all sorts of people who stay till 2:30. It's really nice. It's a really good time to catch up and see one another. So Sunday's going to be great. It's quiet here right now, but it won't be come 10 o'clock Sunday morning. I hope you're a part of it.